Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you for some late night, early morning baseball. We just picked up the 2018 Strat-O-Matic game, which is the 2019 game, the 2018 season, because I'm a glutton for punishment. No matter how much I complain about Strat-O-Matic, I like playing it. And that is my downfall. Oh well, we all have to have addictions. Mine could be worse, I guess. So we have a tremendous matchup here. We have Shohei Ohtani pitching and taking on the 1927 New York Yankees. Hello, Mr. Ohtani. Meet Ruth Gehrig and Murderers Row. So let's get to the lineup and roll some dice and enjoy this fantasy mythical matchup. For the Yankees, the batting order is as follows. Combs will be leading off, playing center field. Koenig's at short. Ruth in right. Gehrig batting fourth at first base. Batting fifth is Musial in left field. Tony Lazzeri bats sixth, playing second base. Dugan bats seventh. He's the third baseman. Collins doing the catching, batting eighth. And Hoyt will be doing the pitching, batting ninth. For all you people who hate the DH, there is no DH, because every time I try to put in a DH, I couldn't figure out how to get Ohtani to hit. The stadium is packed, and everyone's come to see this. Shohei Ohtani. In 2018, he was 4-2 with a 3.31 earned run average before injuring, I believe, his shoulder or arm. He had 10 starts. He struck out 63, walked 22, and gave up 6 home runs. Arcia is doing the catching. Pujols is at first. Cozart is at second. Simmons is at short. And Valbuena is at third. Upton is in left. Trout is in center. And Calhoun is in right. So here's Earl Combs to lead off things. Let's do it here. Make sure it comes up. Yes, it does. So Earl Combs in 1927, 356, 6 homers, 23 triples, and 36 doubles. Now let's see how Mr. Ohtani will handle Earl Combs. Ohtani, the windup and the pitch to Combs. Ball game on its way. And that is a 3-2. 3-2 to Combs. Line shot right at Pujols. He makes the catch, one away. That'll bring up Mark Koenig. Koenig batted .285, 3 homers, 11 triples, 20 doubles. Left-handed batter. Ohtani picks up the sign from Arcia. Here's the pitch to Koenig, and that is a 4-8. 4-8 to Koenig from Ohtani, and Ohtani walks him. So Koenig is at first, 1 out. Pujols doesn't seem to be holding him on. I'm not managing either team. The computer PC engine is managing both teams. So here's the matchup. Ohtani versus the Bambino, Babe Ruth. And my God, let's see what happens. Babe Ruth, 60 home runs in 1927, 3 triples, 29 doubles, and a .356 batting average. The Bambino digs in. Ohtani nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Ruth. And that is a 4-8. Off the Ohtani card, 4-8. And there's another walk. So Ohtani gets the first out on a line out. He has walked Koenig and Ruth. And now here comes a legendary Lou Gehrig. Gehrig, 373, 47 homers, 18 triples, 52 doubles. Can Ohtani induce a double play ball? Gehrig looking for the 3-1 column. The windup and the pitch to Gehrig. And that is a 5-4. Can Ohtani shut the door on a 5-4? 5-4 to Gehrig. Fly ball to center fielder Trout. We rolled a 17 on the 20-sided die. And now we'll roll for the air check. And that's an 8. I believe Mr. Trout will make a fine running catch on Ruth Gehrig. On this sinking line drive, Trout makes the catch. 2 outs, 2 on. Koenig bluffed but did not go. Stepped into the plate, Bob Musil, right-handed batter. Musil, 337, 8 homers, 9 triples, 47 doubles. Runners will be off on contact. There's the pitch to Musil from Ohtani, and that is a 3-6 off the Musil card. 3-6. Strike 3 looking. So Ohtani pitches around the 2 walks with some help from his friends. We go to the bottom of the first, scoreless here in Los Angeles. As the statistician has joined us, he said, "What am I missing? Ohtani." Yes, little late night baseball. All right, so let's go quickly through the Angels batting order. Batting first, and I don't have all the pitchers loaded up yet. Zach Cozart, 219, and the PC made these lineups, so no one yell at me. As the PC is coaching both teams, I'm just rolling the dice, calling the game. And so Zach Cozart will bat first. He's playing second base, 219, 5 homers, 18 ribbies. Mike Trout is batting second, 312, 39 homers, and 79 ribbies. Upton is in left, batting third, 257, 30 homers, 85 runners knocked in. Pujols is the cleanup hitter, playing first, 245, 19 homers, 64 runners knocked in. Batting fifth, the shortstop, Simmons, 292, 11 homers, 75 ribbies. And batting sixth, Luis Valbuena, batting below 200, 199, 9 homers, 33 ribbies. Calhoun's in right, 208, 19 homers, 57 ribbies. Batting eighth, doing the catching, is Francisco Arcia, 204, 6 homers, 23 runners knocked in. And here he is, the batter, Shohei Ohtani, 285, 22 home runs, and 61 ribbies. I did not load his pitcher for the batter. Oh well. So Cozart will deal with Waite Hoyt, 22-7, 2.64 earned run average. Collins behind the plate, Gehrig at first, Lazari at second, Koenig at short, Dugan at third. Musil's in left, Combs is in center, and Ruth is in right. Waite Hoyt delivers to Zach Cozart. Let's see if the Angels can do anything about Waite Hoyt. Here's the pitch, and that is a 6-5 off the Hoyt card. 6-5. The weak hitting Zach Hoyt is going to hit this pretty well. That's an 18 on the split. And that's a single to left, a hard single to left. Gehrig looks like he's going to play behind Cozart, and this will bring up the very dangerous Mike Trout. Let's see if Trout can muscle up against the 27 Yankees. Hoyt picks up the sign. Collins sets the target. Here's the pitch to Trout. And that's going to be a 6-5 off the Hoyt card. 6-5 for Trout. Trout's going to strike the ball well, as that's a 1 on the split. And that ball's driven deep to center. Combs isn't going to get there. That's going to be off the wall. Cozart, will they wave him around? No, they hold him at third. So Waite Hoyt being roughed up by the Angels here. Trout did flex some muscle. No outs, 2 on, no score, and I'll bring up Justin Upton. Upton looking for the 2-1 column. Wade Hoyt looking for it out. Here's the pitch to Upton, and that is a 3-12. 3-12 off the Upton card. 3-12, not a column of choice though. And boom, he is hit by a pitch. And he's going to be out of the game. So let's see who they bring in. Marte will come in to run and stay in the game. So bases are juiced. Wade Hoyt pooping the bed on the mound. And here comes Albert Pujols, coming to an end of an illustrious career. Let's see what Pujols can do. Bases juiced, no place to put Pujols. Hoyt takes a deep breath, the windup, and the pitch to Albert Pujols. That is a 2-8 to Pujols. 2-8. Will it be great? Ground ball back to the pitcher B. And they get the runner at the plate for out number 1. So Pujols bangs the ball right back to Wade Hoyt. They get the runner at the plate. 1 out, base is still loaded. And stepping to the plate is Simmons, the shortstop. You have Trout on third, Marte at second, and Pujols at first on the fielder's choice. Wade Hoyt corners playing in for Simmons. He's a B bunter. Wade Hoyt kicks and deals. And that is a 4-4. Hoyt hoping to show the door on the 4-4. Ground ball, third base, X to Dugan. It's an 18. That's a G1. Could be a double play as long as there's no error. Will it go 5-4 to 3? We shall see. And that's a 14. And it's going to be a 5-4 to 3 double play as it's going to go Dugan, Lazeri, Gehrig, and the side is retired. What a squander by the Angels. So after 1 complete, there's no score here in Los Angeles. Ken Castro has joined us in the chat. How you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. Due up for the Yankees, Lazeri, Dugan, and Collins to face Ohtani. Tony Lazeri, right-handed batter. The windup and the pitch from Ohtani, and that is a 1-8. A 1-8 to Lazeri. Valbuena comes up with it. He throws to Pujols, 1 down. Joe Dugan steps to the plate, the third baseman. 269, 2 home runs. Right-handed batter. Arcia sets the target. Ohtani kicks and fires to Dugan, and that is a 3-9. 3-9 off the Dugan card. 3-9. He lifts that ball out to center field. Trout moves a little bit to his right, makes the catch, 2 away. So 2 outs, base is empty for Pat Collins, the catcher. Wade Hoyt, the pitcher, on deck. Ohtani steadies himself. He deals to Collins, and that is a nuts. That rolled. Let me roll that again. So that's a 6-10. 6-10 off the Ohtani card, and a 5 on the split. Ground ball to Valbuena. He throws to Pujols. Side is retired. So Ohtani, 2 scoreless innings. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. Due up for the Angels. Valbuena, Calhoun, and Arcia to face Wade Hoyt. Hoyt pitched out that bases loaded mess in the bottom of the first. Here's Valbuena, left-handed batter. The windup and the pitch from Hoyt. That is a 1-6, and this is a pitch that Valbuena might be able to grip and rip on the 1-6. And he goes the other way, sharp single to left. So Valbuena's at first, and Gehrig holding him on. Let's see if he'll attempt to steal. He shall not. Calhoun digs in. Here's the pitch to Calhoun. That's a 6-7 to Calhoun off the Hoyt card. The Wade Hoyt card, excuse me. 6-7. Will they turn 2? And the split is a 12. And that's a single up the middle. So Waite Hoyt fooling no one. Station to station go the Angels. No outs, 2 on for the number 8 batter. Francisco Arcia on deck. Shohei Ohtani. Corners are playing in. Arcia's a B bunter. He's not bunting. Here's the pitch to Arcia. Waite Hoyt deals him a 2-4. Column of choice. He's going to see a pitch to grip and rip on the 2-4. Can the Angels take the lead here against the 27 Yankees? And they're going to take it in a big way as he crushes his ball to right center field. Ruth going back. Combs going back. They look up, and it's gone! A 3-run blast by the catcher, Arcia, and a shocking result. Ohtani has inspired his team. They have a 3-0 lead over the 27 Yankees. There are still no outs, and Ohtani is at the plate. Let's see how Waite Hoyt handles his counterpart. Here's the pitch to Shohei Ohtani. And it is a 6-5 off the Hoyt card. 6-5 for Ohtani. And a 6 split. And that is a shot ripped to right. And Ohtani has a single. So he helps his own cause. Stepping to the plate is Zach Cozart. He singled in his first plate appearance against Waite Hoyt. Ohtani not being held on. Gehrig playing behind him. Here's the pitch to Cozart. And that is a 4-8 to Cozart. 4-8. It's going to be a fly ball out to Babe Ruth and right. He backs up a few steps. He makes the catch, 1 away. Mike Trout doubled in his first plate appearance. When the Angels left the bases loaded in the bottom of the first, they didn't squander anything here in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch to Trout. Hoyt deals Trout a 2-6. A 2-6 to Trout. 2-6. Ground ball to first. Gehrig has it. He races to the bag, steps on it for the second out. Ohtani reaches second. So 2 outs. Ohtani's at second. 3-0 Angels. And here comes Jeffrey Marte, who came in for the injured Upton when he got hit by a pitch. And Marte, 216, 7 homers, 22 ribbies. Ohtani takes his lead. Hoyt looks over his shoulder, now picks up the Collins. Here's the pitch to Marte. 5-6, 5-6 to Marte. 5-6, pick up some sticks. And that's a single right up the middle. Will they wave Ohtani around? Yes, they do. It's 4-0. So the Angels sticking it to the 27 Yankees. Here comes Albert Pujols. Gehrig holding on Marte. Pujols 0 for 1. Bang the ball back to the pitcher on the force out with the bases loaded. The windup and the pitch to Pujols. 4-6 off the Hoyt card. Waite Hoyt card. Damn it, Al, stop mixing up the names. 4-6 to Pujols. And he pops it up to Koenig at short. Makes the catch. The side is retired, but the Angels score 4, so Ohtani has a nice lead. As we go to the top of the third, he's going to face Waite Hoyt. Then the top of the order, Earl Combs and Mark Koenig. Let's go to the chat. Dave Gardner is in the chat. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're feeling a little better. Hope you're feeling a lot better. Stratician says, go Angels. And he says hello to Ken. All right, here's Waite Hoyt. Ohtani, let's see what he'll do with his counterpart. Here's the pitch. Ohtani deals Waite Hoyt a 6-6. 6-6 off the Ohtani card. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's Ohtani's second strikeout. And now the top of the order, Earl Combs. He lined out to Pujols at first. Ohtani wants to stay in the rhythm. He kicks and deals to Combs, and that is a 4-6 off the Ohtani card. 4-6. This could be a walk. No, it's not. Strike 3 looking. So 2 up, 2 down via the K. Ohtani hit his spot. Nice job by Arcia framing it. And here comes Mark Koenig, the shortstop. He walked in his first plate appearance. 2 outs. Base is empty. Koenig trying to get the line moving. Ohtani nods his head. Here's the pitch to Koenig. And that is a 112. 112 off the Koenig card by Ohtani. And he jams him. Pop up, second base. Backing up on the outfield grass is Cozart. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the third. 4-0 Angels. Due up for the 2018 Angels. Simmons, Valbuena, and Calhoun. Simmons is 0 for 1. Banged into a double play with the bases loaded. Here's the pitch from Hoyt to Simmons. And that's a 5-9. 5-9 to Simmons off the Hoyt card. And that's a pop-up, foul territory. Gehrig going back, makes the catch, 1 down. Drifted a bit on Gehrig. So 1 out, and here's Luis Valbuena. He singled in his first plate appearance. Left-handed batter. Hoyt nods his head. He deals homeward bound. That's a 6-8 off the Hoyt card. 6-8 to Valbuena. Fly ball, center field. Combs going back, reaches up, makes the catch, 2 away. So 2 outs, base is empty for Cole Calhoun. Sounds like a cowboy name in a John Wayne movie. Cole Calhoun. He's 1 for 1. He scored a run on the 3-run homer by the man on deck, the catcher, Francisco Arcia. Can they get to Arcia? Calhoun ready to grip and rip. Pitch homeward bound. And that's a 2-12 to Calhoun. 2-12 off the Calhoun card. Line shot. Lazeri leaps in the air. He snares it, and the side is retired. We go to the top of the fourth. 4-0 Angels. So Ohtani will once again face Ruth Gehrig and Musil. Babe Ruth walked in his first plate appearance. 4-1. Let's see what the Bambino can do to the Rookie of the Year 2018. A windup and the pitch to the Sultan of Swat. And that's a 1-4. A 1-4 to Ruth. And Ruth works a walk again. They pitch very carefully. Arcia says that's okay. But now, here comes another dangerous hitter. Lou Gehrig, the Iron Horse. Flew out in his first plate appearance. Pujols holding on the Bambino at first. Ohtani will try to induce a double play ball. Here's the pitch to the left-handed batting Lou Gehrig, and that is a 2-6 to Gehrig off his card. Not a column of choice, though. 2-6. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him with the off-speed pitch. That ball just dropped right off the table, as they say. And that is Ohtani's 4th strikeout. And here comes Bob Musil. He's 0 for 1. Ruth at first. 1 out. Here's the pitch to Musil. 3-5 off the Musil card. 3-5. 3-5. Ground ball to Valbuena. Over to Cozart. On to Pujols. Double play. 5-4 to 3. Ohtani puts up another goose egg. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 4-0. Angels. Due up for the Angels. Francisco Arcia, who banged the 3-run homer. And then Ohtani, he's singled in the top of the order. Cozart to face Waite Hoyt. Hoyt has not been, well, he had that one big hiccup. The 4 runs in the bottom of the second. Let's see what Arcia does off Waite Hoyt this time. Collins wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch, homeward bound. And that is a 5-3. What will it be? We shall see what the 5-3 will be to Arcia. off the Wade Hoyt card, and that's going to be a walk. Arcia, 80% chance of stealing. Gehrig holding him on. Will they send him? He can't get the lead. Good job by Hoyt and Gehrig. And now they'll face Shohei Ohtani. He's singled in his first plate appearance. He's looking for the 3-2 column. Hoyt kicks and deals. Ohtani's going to get a 4-7. A 4-7 off the pitcher's card. 4-7. And that's going to be a ground ball to Lazzeri. And we rolled an 11. Possible double play here. If there's no error, it's going to be 4-6-3. And that is a 9. There will be no error. It's going to go Lazzeri, Koenig to Gehrig. 4-6-3. 2 outs. Base is empty now. Top of the order for Zach Cozart. So Ohtani bangs into the double play. Cozart is 1 for 2. He's singled and flown out. Digs in the right-hander's batter's box. Collins sets the target. Here's the pitch to Cozart. And that is a 1-4. A 1-4 off the Cozart card. Not a column of choice. And he goes the other way. Good piece of hitting for the very weak hitter. He only batted .219. He has 2 hits off Hoyt. Keeps the line moving for Mike Trout. He's 1 for 2. He's doubled and grounded out. Gehrig playing behind Cozart. Here's the pitch. It's going to get away from Collins. And Cozart moves to second on the wild pitch. As that bounced well in front of the plate. Collins couldn't corral it. First base is open. Will they pitch to Trout? Marte's on desk. I would walk him, but I'm not in charge of either team. And they do intentionally walk him, so good job by the Strat PC engine. And they'll face Marte, who came in for the injured Upton. Marte has singled and knocked in a run, though. So 2 outs, 2 on, 4-0 Angels, bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch to Marte from Wade Hoyt. And that is a 5-5. And Marte's going to see a pitch to Grip and Rip on the 5-5. And it's a 7 split. He's going to drive this ball deep. Back to left. Musial racing back. He leaps. He makes the catch, and he brings the homer back from over the wall, robbing what would have been a 2-run blast. We go to the top of the 5th. Still 4-0. What a play by Musial on left. A 1 would have been a homer. Anything else, a deep fly out. 20-sided die was a 7. So due up for the Yankees, trailing by 4, and they got to get their bats going. Lazzeri, Dugan, and Collins. Tony Lazzeri grounded out. He's 0 for 1. Ohtani deals to Lazzeri, and that's triple sixes. 6-12. Off the Ohtani card, 6-12. Let's see what's going to be. Strike 3 looking. He hit that outside lower corner. Lazzeri didn't like the call. 1 down, and that's strikeout number 5 for Ohtani. Here's Joe Dugan. Third baseman's 0 for 1. Ohtani takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest, the windup and the pitch to Dugan. And that is a 3-9. And Ohtani makes a mistake. Can Dugan capitalize? 3-9, pitch to Grip and Rip. He drives his ball to center field. Trout racing back. He makes the catch at the track. So, Dugan had a pitch to Grip and Rip, and he just missed it. So 2 outs, base is empty for the catcher, Pat Collins. It's 0 for 1. On deck, the pitcher, Wade Hoyt. Ohtani hoping for another goose egg here in the top of the 5th. Here's the pitch to Collins, and that is a 3-7. And Collins will see a pitch to Grip and Rip on the 3-7. Hard hit ball to Simmons. He backhands it, fires to Pujols low. He digs it out, and the side is retired. So Ohtani puts up another goose egg through the top of the 5th. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 4-0 Angels. Oh, Dave, I'm terribly sorry, my friend. I'm sorry. Prayers and thoughts to your mother. I'm sorry she had a heart attack. I hope this gives you some sort of distraction. And, yeah, terribly sorry, my friend. Let's all give prayers and thoughts and well wishes, all the good mojo we can give to Dave's mom. All right, due up for the Angels, Pujols, Simmons, and Valbuena. Pujols is 0 for 2. He is banged into a force out with the bases loaded, then popped out. Wade Hoyt had that one bad inning, bottom of the fourth, but it's held up. Those 4 runs have held up. Murderer's Row cannot get on track against Ohtani. Here's the pitch to Pujols, and that is a 3-4. Pujols is going to see a pitch he likes on the 3-4. Will he take advantage of it? No, he shall not. Over anxious, he'll pop out to Lazeri at second. Lazeri in the outfield grass makes the catch. 1 down, and that will bring up Simmons, the shortstop. He's 0 for 2, and he's banged into a double play. Hoyt looks in, nods his head. Collins sets the target. Here's the pitch, homeward bound to Simmons, and that is a 1-6 to Simmons. 1-6 to Simmons. And Simmons will single to center. A soft liner drops in front of Combs. Gehrig will hold on to speedy Simmons, 75% chance of stealing second. And stepping to the plate, Luis Valbuena. He is singled and flown out. Scored a run, and they throw over, and Simmons can't get the lead. He was going. Now full attention to Valbuena at the plate. The windup and the pitch from Hoyt. And Valbuena has a 2-4. 2-4. Will it be a double play ball on the 2-4? Strike 3 looking. No contact. I guess what's good for the goose is good for the gander. 2 outs, and Cole Calhoun steps to plate. Simmons will be off on contact. Gehrig still holding him on. Cole Calhoun. Will this be a John Wayne moment against the 27 Yankees for Cole Calhoun? Hoyt nods his head. He deals to Calhoun, and that is a 5-7. And it's a column of choice for Calhoun. He's going to see a pitch to Grip and Rip on the 5-7. Swing and a miss. Oh, the John Wayne moment went bye-bye. On the strikeout, we go to the top of the 6th. 4-0 Angels. Ohtani comes out for another inning. He's thrown 73 pitches, good for 81. And he's going to face his counterpart, Wade Hoyt, in the top of the order, Combs and Koenig. Hoyt is 0 for 1. And he will not face Wade Hoyt. He has been yanked down 4. Here comes Mike Gazzella. Gazzella will pinch hit. Mike Gazzella, 278, no homers, 4 triples, and 8 doubles in 1927. Can he get the ball rolling here in the top of the 6th? Yankees down by 4. Ohtani, the windup, and the pitch to Gazzella. And Gazzella, that's a 4-11. 4-11 off the Shohei Ohtani card. And a 1 split. And that is a single. Gazzella thought about taking 2, but he holds that first down 4. Top of the order, Earl Combs. He's 0 for 2. They're looking to turn 2 up the middle, the Angels are, with Cozart and Simmons. Ohtani peeks to first. Now he deals to Combs. Can he get him for a third time? That is a 1-7. A 1-7. Combs. Ohtani makes a mistake. Can Combs make him pay? 1-7. Column of choice. As he singles a line shot over Ohtani's head into center. So Gazzella's at second, the pinch hit single. And Combs is at first. And here comes Mark Koenig. He has walked and popped out. Choking up a bit on the bat, the left-handed batter. Ohtani hoping for a double play ball. Arcia sets the target. Here's the pitch to Mark Koenig. And that is a 3-5. And again, Ohtani's going to make a mistake. Can Koenig make him pay on the 3-5? Fly ball, center field. Trout going back, makes the catch with Gazella tag. No, he shall not. They do not take a chance on Trout. So Ohtani has made mistakes in this inning. He gets an out there, though. And here comes the Bambino, Babe Ruth. No official at bat. He's walked twice. Can the Salt and the SWAT go deep and bring the 27 Yankees in Murderer's Row within one? 4-0 Angels. 1 out, 2 on. Here's the pitch to Ruth from Ohtani. And that is a 6-7 off the Ohtani card. 6-7, trying to hit his spot. Ground ball, second base, could be a double play. And that's a 7 on the 20-sided die. Oh boy, Cozart is not a good second baseman. It's a G3 number sign, so that's not a sure thing. Now we will roll for the error. And that's a 4. Let's see what happens here. I don't know what's going to happen. Ground ball towards Cozart. He makes the great play. On the diving stop from his knees, he throws low to Pujols, who scoops it out of the dirt. They get the Bambino at first as he robs Ruth of a hit and most likely an RBI. There are 2 outs. Gazella advances to third, Combs to second, and here comes the Iron Horse, Ruth Gehrig. He has flown out and struck out. Can the Iron Horse go yard? 4-0. Ohtani, 87 pitches. Angels have some milling in the bullpen. Ohtani nods his head. Arcia sets the target. Here's the pitch to Gehrig. And Lou Gehrig will have a 5-3. What will it be? We shall see on the 5-3. Off the Ohtani card, 5-3. The pitch. And that's going to be a fly ball out to Marte in left. Oh my lord, is that going to be an adventure? And that's a 17. Did they luck out? Do you see this? 1 through 11 is a hit. Triple, double, 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 and then a bunch of singles. The 20-sided die is a 17. God is a Ohtani fan, that's for sure. And now will he make the catch? That's the next question. He'll get to the ball, but will he make the catch? We roll for the error. And he might not make the catch, because that's a 14. And he makes the diving catch, and the side is retired. Holy cow. Marte, not known as a good outfielder, on the sinking line drive, makes the diving catch, saving the day, robbing Gehrig of 2 RBIs. And Ohtani tips his cap to Marte, who came in for the injured Upton. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Ohtani is still shutting out the 27 Yankees. In the words of the late, great Phil Rizzuto, holy cow. Due up in the bottom of the 6th, Arcia, Ohtani, and the top of the order, Cozart. And the new pitcher for the Yankees is George Pipgrass. 10 wins, 3 losses, 4.12 earned run average. He struck out 81, walked 77, so he has some control issues. Only gave up 2 home runs. Obviously doesn't like to give in to batters. He'd rather walk you. And here comes Francisco Arcia. He's 1 for 1 with a walk. His big blast, the 3-run homer in the bottom of the 2nd. And at the time, I believe that was a 3-0 lead. And then they would tack on 1 more. Pipgrass cannot give up any more runs. Here's the pitch to Arcia. And that is a 2-11. And this was a 2. It was a 2, the blue die. When I went to push it in the camera angle, it moved. So that's a 2. So that was a 2-11 to Arcia from Pipgrass. And a 2. And Arcia, boom goes the ball. Arcia will touch them all as Ruth just turns and stares. That's a crush shot to right. And that's Arcia's second home run off Yankee pitching. It's now 5-0. The fans here in LA are going nuts. Arcia, the catcher, just banged 2 balls out. Ruth is just shaking his head in right. Ohtani, the man of the hour, steps to the plate. He has shut out the 27 Yankees through 6. He is 1 for 2. He has singled and grounded into a double play. The windup and the pitch from Pipgrass to Ohtani, and that is a 4-10 off the Pipgrass card. 4-10. This will be a play for Collins, the catcher. It's a 15. It looks like a foul out if he can make the catch. Roll for the error. And that's a 7. And he throws the mask away. Goes back towards the screen. And he makes the catch. So 1 out. Top of the order, Cozart, who's 2 for 3. Singled twice and flown out. Collins wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch to Cozart. And Pipgrass deals Cozart a 1-8. A 1-8 off the Cozart card. Not a column of choice, though. 1-8. Strike 3 looking. So there's 2 outs. 5-0 now, Angels. Mike Trout 1 for 2 with a double. He's ground out and walked. Can Trout go yard? Pipgrass rocks and fires to Mike Trout. And that is a 2-9. 2-9 to Mike Trout. Swing and a miss, strike 3. But the Angels tack on another one for Shohei Ohtani as his battery mate, Francisco Arcia, knocks out another homer, and it's 5-0. We go to the top of the 7th, and the man is still on the mound. Shohei Ohtani taking it to the 27 Yankees. They're down by 5 now. It'll be Musial, Lazary, and Dugan. Ohtani, 88 pitches. Good for 81, but he's in a groove. He's had some health on the hard hit balls. Here's the pitch to Musial. And that's a 4-6 to Bob Musial. 4-6. Who's going to get their kicks on the 4-6? Not Musial. He goes down looking. Backdoor slider. And that's strikeout number 6 for Ohtani. The Angels throw the ball around the infield. Here comes Tony Lazary. He's 0 for 2. He struck out and ground out. Ohtani back up on the bump. He kicks and deals to Tony Lazary. And that is a 4-6 off the Ohtani card. 4-6. Strike 3 looking again. The ball just drops right off the table. Strikeout number 7 for Ohtani. I did not expect this. Wow. So 2 outs, base is empty for the third baseman, Joe Dugan. Can Ohtani strike out the side here? A smile on the youngster's face. He deals to Dugan, and that is a 2-8. 2-8 to Dugan. 2-8. Joe Dugan. 12 split. As Dugan wipes that smile off his face, he mashes this ball deep to center field. Trout going back. He leaps. He won't get it. He bangs into the wall. The ball rolls away, but Trout quickly rebounds, picks it up, fires it back in. Dugan thought about 3, but down 5. He holds up at second. So a 2-out double, and the catcher, Pat Collins, comes to the plate. Collins had 7 homers and a .275 batting average. On deck is the pitcher, Pipgrass. He most likely will not hit. Will they walk Collins to get to Pipgrass? And that's a wild pitch. That curveball bounced well in front of the plate. Got by Arcia. And advancing to third is Dugan. Arcia goes out to have a word with the young Ohtani. He's now up to 100 pitches. How much longer will they go with Ohtani? He's given them pretty much everything he has. A 5-0 lead, 2 outs. Dugan's at third. Collins at the plate. A pinch hitter most likely for Pipgrass, the pitcher. Ohtani, this could be his last batter. Deep breath, arms down to his chest. The windup and the pitch to Collins. And that is a 6-7 off the Shohei Ohtani card. 6-7. Ground ball, second base to Cozart. And that's a 3. He's not going to make the play. That'll be by him. That's going to be a single, and they're finally going to score a run off Ohtani. And that's an 11, no error. So the ball goes into right field. RBI single, 2-out single by Collins, and is now 5-1. 27 Yankees are finally on the board. Here's Pipgrass, and he's going to hit, but that's it for Ohtani. He's responsible for Collins at first. Mike Scioscia will bring in Jim Johnson. So before we give you Johnson's numbers, let's go to Shohei Ohtani real quick. Ohtani went 6 2/3, 4 hits, 1 run. It was earned. Walked 3, struck out 7. He is responsible for the runner at first. Collins, and here Pipgrass, I can't believe he's going to hit for himself. Johnson in 2018, 5 wins, 3 losses, 2 saves. He did have a start. 3.84 earned run average, striking out 45, walking 22. He gave up 9 round trippers. Let's see if Pipgrass is going to hit. Johnson trying to close the show here in the top of the 7th. Yankees have scored 1. Here's the pitch to Pipgrass, and that is a 2-6. A 2-6. 2-6 to Pipgrass. There's a reason why he hit. He singles to left. Collins advances to second base, and here comes the top of the order, Earl Combs. Can the Angels blow this game on Ohtani? Collins is the responsibility of Ohtani. Pipgrass is not. Combs 1 for 3. Singled in his last plate appearance. Prior to that, struck out and lined out. Here's the pitch. Johnson. And that's a wild pitch. It's going to get away. 2nd and 3rd now. 2nd and 3rd. Arcia calls time, goes out to have a word with his pitcher, Johnson. Doesn't look sharp at all. Arcia back behind the plate. Combs back in the batter's box, left-handed batter. The windup and the pitch from Johnson to Combs, and that is a 4-8. 4-8, will it be great? And who for on the 4-8? It's going to be great for Combs. He singles to center. Collins scores from 3rd. Will they wave Pipgrass around? They're going to wave him around. 1 through 10. So it's a 50-50. Oh, 2 outs. He might get a little extra oomph with those steps. And it's an 11. It's going to be a close play at the plate. And he scores! Combs advances to second on the throw. As they let the ball go through, and it's now 5-3. So here come the 27 Yankees, not wanting to go quietly into the night to this young upstart, the 2018 Rookie of the Year, Shohei Ohtani, who pitched marvelously. He's only responsible for 2 runs, as his book is done. So 6 2/3, 4 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, 3 walks, 7 Ks. Tying run comes up late. In the shortstop, Mark Koenig, he had 3 homers with a .285 batting average. On deck is Babe Ruth. That's where they want to keep the Bambino. 5-3. This game has just got very tense. Not the jocularity anymore here in the stadium for the Angels fans. And that's it. Scioscia's going to go to Jose Alvarez to try to shut the door here in the top of the 7th. Alvarez, 6-4 with a save, 2.71 earned run average. He gave up 3 homers, struck out 59, walked 22. He's done with his warm-up tosses. He's good for 17 pitches. He kicks and deals to Koenig, and that is triple snake eyes, a 1-2. A 1-2. And he jams him, pop up, third base side. Valbuena calls off Simmons, makes the catch. The side is retired, but the Yankees score 3, and they're back in this ball game as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Take me out to the ball game, take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever go back, for it's root, root, root for your home team. If they lose, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. And now for the trivia question. Who is the last player to hit 4 home runs in one game? Who is the last player to hit 4 home runs in one game? 4 home runs in one game. I have no clue. My guess is going to be four home runs in one game. I'm going to say Mike Trout. J.D. Martinez. Oh, wow. Now, he did it as a member of Arizona in September 4th, 2017. Only the 18th time this feat has been accomplished. So that's a good trivia question. All right, bottom of the 7th. Pipgrass back up on the mound. He'll face Marte, Pujols, and Simmons. Marte 1 for 2 with an RBI. Pipgrass wants to keep it a 2-run deficit. Here's the pitch to Marte, and that's a 1-9 off the Marte card. Not a column of choice, though. 1-9. Hard hit ball. Pipgrass knocks it down, throws to Gehrig, 1 away. Scoring at home, 1-3. Here comes Pujols. He's 0 for 3. Collins goes through the signs. Pipgrass nods his head. Here's the pitch to Albert Pujols. And that is a 2-8. 2-8. Does Pipgrass hit his spot on the 2-8? Hard hit ball back to the pitcher. He snares it, throws to Gehrig. So the Angels batters playing some hot pepper with Pipgrass on the mound for the Yankees. So 2 outs, base is empty. And here comes the shortstop, Simmons. He is 1 for 3. He is grounded out, popped out, and singled in his last plate appearance. 5-3, bottom of the 7th. The windup and the pitch to Simmons. Pipgrass deals him a 4-3. What will it be? We shall see on the 4-3. Off the Pipgrass card. Ground ball. Gehrig, he backhands it. Underhands to Pipgrass, who steps on the bag. The side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go with the Angels. We go to the top of the 8th. 5-3. Los Angeles. Due up for the 27 Yankees, Murderers Row. Ruth, Gehrig, Musial, and Lazzeri. Babe Ruth 0 for 1. He has walked twice and grounded out. Tense moments here. As Joe says, amazing game by Ohtani. Yes, it was. It's a lot of fun to do these little what-if mystery fantasy matchups. So here's Ruth. Can he pull the 27 Yankees closer with one swing of the bat? Alvarez hopes not. Here's the pitch from Alvarez to Ruth, and it's not with love. That is a 6-9 off the Alvarez card. 6-9. Ground ball to short, and that's a 20. So Simmons will make a nice backhanded play. He'll throw to Pujols at first, and that's a 5. Oh boy. So will he make the play? That's a range play. I spoke too soon. Backhand. Throws. Scooped out of the dirt. Nice play by Pujols. So a nice play all the way around. Low throw. Scooped out of the dirt by Pujols. 1 away. Here comes Lou Gehrig. The Iron Horse is 0 for 3. He has struck out once in that 0 for 3. Alvarez, 9 pitches. Good for 17. Arcia sets the target. Here's the pitch to Gehrig. And that is a 1-3. What will it be? We shall see on the 1-3. 1-3 to Gehrig. Fly ball lifted out. Shallow right center. Calhoun racing, and he makes the diving catch. 2 away. Robbing Gehrig of extra bases. So 2 outs. Base is empty for Bob Musial. I believe it was Musial. No, it wasn't Musial, because he struck out twice and banked into a double play. That is a very poopy day at the plate. Alvarez looking for a 1-2-3 inning. Here's the pitch. And that is a 5-7 to Musial. 5-7. Can he keep the inning alive? Swing and a miss. Strike 3. No, he can't. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 5-3 Angels over the 27 Yankees. Pipgrass still up on the mound. 20 pitches, good for 65. He will face Valbuena, Calhoun, and Arcia. Arcia has been Babe Ruth in this game. He's hit 2 home runs, the catcher for the Angels. Valbuena 1 for 3 with a run scored. He awaits the pitchgrass offering. Pitch homeward bound. And that is a 5-4 to Valbuena. 5-4. Will Pipgrass show him the door on the 5-4? Fly ball out to Combs in center. And that's an 11. An 11 is an F2. So he's got to make a run for it. He has a beat on it. Will he make the catch? Here's the error check. And that is a 14. He makes a fine running catch for out number 1 in the bottom of the 8th. 1 out, no one on for Cole Calhoun. On deck, Francisco Arcia. Calhoun 1 for 3 with a run scored. Struck out in his last plate appearance. Pipgrass nods his head. Collins sets the target. Here's the pitch to Cole Calhoun. And that's a 1-9. And Calhoun's going to get a pitch to Grip and Rip. Will he take advantage on the 1-9? Strike 3 looking. Off-speed pitch got him. Pipgrass set him up with a fastball and got him with the off-speed looking. So 2 outs. No one on for Francisco Arcia. He has homered, walked, and homered. He's knocked in 4 out of the 5 runs. Can he hit his 3rd home run? Pipgrass doesn't want any of that. Didn't give up many home runs in 27. He kicks and deals to Arcia, and that is a 2-5 off the Arcia card. 2-5, column of choice. Will he get home run number 3? We shall see. 2-5. Oh my lord. He's going to drive this ball deep. 19 split. And Combs racing back, leaps. It's over his head, off the wall. He just misses his 3rd home run. Arcia is standing at second with 2 outs. As we roll to 19, and we'll just show you. We needed a 3. 3 and under. He would add his 3rd home run. That's not a bad card right there. All right, so Arcia's at second. Alvarez, the pitcher, comes up. And they're going to pinch hit with David Fletcher. So Sosha, wheels are turning in his head. David Fletcher, 275, 1 homer, 25 ribbies, 2 triples, and 18 doubles. Big insurance run out there. You need all the runs you can get against Murderers Row. 2 outs. Arcia, not a good base runner, but he'll have a few extra steps with those 2 outs. And they walk Fletcher to go after Cozart. Cozart is 2 for 4. Though he struck out against Pipgrass in his last at-bat. So 2 outs, 2 on, 5-3, bottom of the 8th. Angels over the 27 Yankees. Ohtani in line for the win. He also had a hit. The windup and the pitch to Cozart from Pipgrass. And that is a 5-4. Someone's going to be showing the door in the 5-4. 5-4. Fly ball to Combs in center field. It's an 8 on the 20-sided die. He has a beat on it. Tracking it down. And that's a 9. He'll make the running catch. The side will be retired. The Angels will strand 2. We go to the top of the 9th. Nice catch by Combs. What a catch by Combs. Holy cow. And that ball just kept carrying. We go to the top of the 9th. 5-3 Los Angeles. Last call for alcohol at 2. You're through. It'll be Lazeri, Dugan, Collins, and if anyone gets on, Pipgrass, who has singled. Tony Lazeri's 0 for 3. And now Noe Ramirez, and I believe he pitched for the Red Sox the prior year. 7-5, 4.54 earned run average with 1 save. I don't know who their closer was, but I would think they would go to their closer, but I'm not managing either one of their teams. The Strat-O-Matic PC engine is. So again, 7-5, 4.54. He had 1 start, 1 save, gave up 15 home runs, 95 strikeouts though, only 30 walks. He throws strikes. You better be ready to grip and rip. Lazeri hoping to drive one out of the ballpark and bring the 27 Yankees within 1. Ramirez deals to Lazeri. And that's a 5-7 off the Ramirez card. And it's a column of choice for Lazeri, 5-7. He's going to see a pitch that he might be able to drive out, 5-7. And it's a 4 split. And that's a line shot to center. Lazeri has his first hit. Tying run comes to the plate, and Joe Dugan. Dugan's 1 for 3 with a double. On deck is Collins. Mike Scioscia is visiting the mound. He decides to let Ramirez pitch to Dugan. All right. Let's see if his decision is correct. Dugan represents a tying run at the plate. Pitch homeward bound to Joe. Ooh, Joe Dugan. And the split is a 1. So that is a 2-5 off the Dugan card. 2-5. Not a column of choice, though. He was looking 5-3. 2-5. Ground ball to short. Simmons to Cozart to Pujols. The Yankees of 1927 are down to a final out. So Mike Scioscia's hunch paid off. 6-4-3. Phil Collins. Pat Collins, Phil Collins being the singer. Pat Collins 1 for 3 with a ribby. Needs to get on base to bring the tying run to the plate. Noe Ramirez looking for the final out. And what a victory it'll be for Ohtani. And the Angels. They're up 5-3. Ohtani's in line for the win. Collins, single, knocked in a run in his last at-bat. Prior to that, 2 groundouts. Ramirez nods his head, takes a deep breath. The big windup and the pitch to Pat Collins. And that is a 3-12. A 3-12 column of choice. So Collins will see a pitch that he can grip and rip, but can he take advantage on the 3-12? He's jammed, sky-high pop-up, Cozart on the outfield grass, he makes the catch, and unbelievably, a shocking upset, the 2018 Los Angeles Angels, led by Ohtani, he'll pick up the win. They defeat Murderers Row and the 27 Yankees 5-3 in an epic upset. Dave Gardner says, yep, I roll the dice and I enter the results. You don't have to, but it's kind of fun. I kind of like it. I'm a glutton for punishment. I got this. I got the card set. I didn't care. I want... Oh, boy, that made a big noise. I really wanted this card set in my hand also, so I can play some true card and dice. But what an upset here. Ohtani gets the win. The Angels defeat the 27 Yankees 5-3. Let's go to the box score. Unbelievable. Let's bring that up for you fine folks. I hope you enjoyed it. That was a lot of fun. And let's enlarge that to fit the screen. All right. So, Shohei Ohtani picks up the win over the 1927 Yankees of Ruth Gehrig and Lazeri and Murderers Row. He went 6 2/3, 4 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned. He walked 3, struck out 7. He threw 105 pitches. Johnson was not effective at all. He didn't record any outs. 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned. Alvarez got the hold inning and a third. He gave up nothing. He struck out 1, and Noe Ramirez picked up the save. In the top of the ninth, it was scoreless. The loss goes to Waite Hoyt. 5 innings, 9 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, and a homer. Pipgrass went 3 innings, 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned. Walked 1, struck out 3, and he gave up a homer. Both homers by the catcher, Francisco Arcia. And we're going to have co-players of the game. It will be Shohei Ohtani with the win. He also had a single. But we have to give it co-players, and it's going to go to his battery mate, Arcia, who was 3 for 3. He had 2 home runs, scored 2 runs, and he knocked in 4. For the Yankees, Combs was 2 for 4 with 2 ribbies. Koenig, Ruth, Gehrig, Musial were all offers. Lazzeri 1 for 4. Dugan 1 for 4 with a run scored. Collins 1 for 4, a run scored and a ribby. Wait Hoyt 0 for 1. Gazella, the pinch hitter, 1 for 1. And Pipgrass, who came in to pitch, he did hit, was 1 for 1 and scored a run. The Yankees of 1927 go down to defeat. They had 32 at-bats, 3 runs, 7 hits, and 3 ribbies. For the 2018 Angels, or as the Strat-O-Matic team calls them, Halos, why they don't put the real names in, I don't know. Cozart 2 for 5. Trout 1 for 3. Upton got hurt. He got hit by a pitch, so no official at bat. Marte came in, and he was 1 for 3 and actually knocked in a run. Pujols 0 for 4. Simmons 1 for 4. Valbuena 1 for 4 with a run scored. Calhoun 1 for 4 with a run scored. Arcia, co-player of the game with Ohtani, 3 for 3, 2 homers, 4 ribbies, 2 runs scored. Ohtani 1 for 3 with a run scored. Johnson pitched did not hit. Alvarez pitched did not hit. And Fletcher, the pinch hitter, was intentionally walked. Noe Ramirez pitched did not hit. He picked up the save. The Angels in the victory, 33 at-bats, 5 runs, 11 hits, 5 ribbies. So what a day for Shohei Ohtani. Something he'll tell his grandkids about. He beat the mighty 1927 Yankees. I'd like to say thank you to Dave Gard in the chat. Prayers and thoughts to your mom and your family. I hope everything goes well. Ken Castro, thank you. Joe, thank you very much. And Statistician, thank you. We had a small crowd, but I think it was an enjoyable game. I wanted to do this, and it was a lot of fun. So thank you. And again, prayers and thoughts go out to you and your mom, Dave. I hope for a speedy recovery. So once again, Shohei Ohtani picks up the win, 6 2/3. 4 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned. Walked 3, struck out 7. The 2018 Angels, behind Ohtani, he also had a single, shocked the 1927 Yankees. Murderers Row, Ruth Gehrig, Lazzeri, and more, 5-3. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed. Watch out for that curveball in the dirt. Health and happiness. Prayers and thoughts go out to Dave Gardner's mother and himself and the family for a speedy recovery. And you know what's coming, folks. Peace! God bless.